We have stream because it keeps on stopping. Alright, so, I don't know. If it breaks into 4 parts, I think I'll have to do a 4th part. Also,
Okay, yeah, I agree. You don't want to let it over.
Really? You got nowhere?
You can get dunks from out of either bottom broken or bottom lab. Spacely will grow for that Annihilator. No Tempest play yet. So far today, or maybe we have seen 1 or 2 Tempests being used.
Is over?
Vision Pulse from Crim6. Something we've seen.
Overdrive's not allowed? How?
This time, though, he'll make it work enough.
Okay, so Optic Gaming will stick with 3 abilities, whereas it's going to be the guys on Luminosity. They go after the 2 specialist weapons. Curious to see how the Annihilator has an effect on this game.
Yeah.
I'm starting to lean a little bit more towards the Tempest myself. What about you? What are you thinking?
Oh, I'm with you on that. And this is something we actually had this conversation with Mr. X the other day. Is the Tempest now? It's darn good. I mean, teams are getting used to, and players specifically are getting used to timing the shots, knowing when to spray it, knowing when to kind of hold off. We've also seen them kind of know exactly when to pull it out now. Maybe Tempest isn't one that you use right off the break in the second half. Use it more defensively because it's like a zoning
weapon. You can use it defensively, you can use it offensively. Like, the Tempest is always really pretty good.
I think the biggest difference maker for me is you can hip fire, right?
Yeah.
You can't hip fire an Annihilator. You hip fire an Annihilator, I will tell you right now, you'll get 1 out of every 10 kills up close. But Tempest is a completely different animal. It's one that you can go on the go. Hey, fast hands, whoop, you bring up your weapon quick, bang, you hit him with the hip fire, you keep on going.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned, it's a zoning tool. You shoot it at someone, it hits them in the doorway. Their team
also, what time is it?
Yeah, because of that kind of lightning, it changes from player to player.
Right, so from 10 to 11, I'm going to be playing my favorite game mode, which is Uplink, just because they're talking about Uplink, and I'm like,
nobody can go near that player. You know, if you're on the same team, the player who just got Tempest, can't go near that area of the map, otherwise you're going to die too.
Especially in a game like CTF, like Tempest can be so useful to.
Yeah.
You pull your flag, and there's 3 of them there. You get 1. They can't pull your flag for another 6 seconds now. Like, especially if you pick up a second as well. That lightning will chain. It gives your team enough time to spawn back up and help play that base defense.
Yeah.
Guys are just editing out their score streaks. This is the final match of the night. Remember, once this one's over, I'm sure there'll still be action going on the secondary stream. Also, if you're enjoying the live event viewer, we want to see more pictures of you watching from in-game, at home. Send us your tweets of the pictures. Use that hashtag CWLPS4. Tweet them at RevanJB, at CourageJD. Got so many tonight. I can't wait to test it out for myself with the likes of even Europe tomorrow and hopefully the Australian region when they play next.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Now, having 2 monitors is a little bit easier. I know a lot of people kind of use 1 monitor solely for that PlayStation 4.
Yep.
Now you could use your PlayStation just for the live event viewer, and you can watch 2 streams at the same time.
The technology is so beautiful. It is just so beautiful.
Yeah, big shout out to the guys over at Treyarch making it happen. But Breach, Uplink, Optic Gaming versus Luminosity all tied up, 1 map apiece. After Luminosity closed out Game 2, Evac Search and Destroy, Optic Gaming stopped them on the hard point. Now, LG with a chance to take the lead in the series here on Uplink.
Well, here we go. Game 3 about to be underway. Luminosity, you got your chance. You won the S&D in round 11. You clutched up. Now you need to make the most of it. Off the start, we're watching Saints.
Never mind.
And you just switched on me. So now we're watching Spacely, who's in bottom lab. As he begins to push towards middle map, you can see he's going to EMP check. Knows there's a player inside cube. Can he get this first kill down? He does. 3 dead for Optic Gaming. 4 dead. As Luminosity charge right towards their base.
Karma has to go big on the defensive end. You see LG surging forward. Spacey trying to get some points on the board, and he's going to be able to hit that 1-point shot. On the overextension, it's going to be Scumpy along with Crim6.
That clutch no.
Pass it forward to Crim6. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Oh my God.
Crim, not only does he pick up the kill, he has control of the jungle for the 1-point toss, and he hits it.
Oh my. 45 seconds in, already 2 points on the board, 2 1-point plays. That time he just bought for Optic Gaming, though, has gotten him control of middle map. Karma's going to go, let me go for the okay, my lead blocker died. Scump no longer there to protect me. Might as well stay alive, keep this advantageous map positioning, and use it to my advantage. 2 more players bottom lab. He tries to charge on in. Unfortunately, though, not going to get a kill. Nicely done by Luminosity to just hold off this push momentarily, as after the first minute of very hectic action, the game kind of slows down as players begin to regain control of the map.
Yeah, because Optic Gaming no longer had that lane pushed out, Karma decides to throw that
Come
drone
on.
forward for yards, but Luminosity, they're starting to find more and more kills. Stun grenades working in favor of Optic Gaming now, as they're able to kind of slow down the push from Luminosity a little bit. As Spacey's going to pick up the neutral drone, he's going to decide to wrap it all the way through construction, but where's the lead blocker? Saint's coming along the wall run, he's going to be that guy to make the kills happen. Spacey will re-pick up the drone and continue this push forward.
Well, you can see he's just waiting things out, trying to see if his team can get a couple kills. John with the first one. Spacey is getting tagged up momentarily. He's got Saints there to help him out.
He's on a 7 spree.
Unfortunately, though, Saints on that 7 spree, 25 off of lightning. This next kill could be absolutely crucial. He does earn the lightning, though, with the assist from replays. Formal clears out of space, and this was like a push for Optic Gaming as they begin to surge right towards top AC. Beautiful stunts from Karma, but he gets caught sliding, and John takes him down.
Oh, Formal swaps through the arcade. 5 finds the kill onto Spacely. He's just trying to be a nuisance in the base of Luminosity. He's going to be able to. He finds the kill onto Saints. Back to arcade 5.
Alright, come on. Let's
to
go.
help out his teammate.
Let's go.
Set up over near top hut. Laying down some covering fire while Scump just waits for that drone to be reset. The lightning strike from Saints is able to find 2, though.
He actually planted it right next to that door, and that catches both players inside that hut area. Formal will just kind of panic, use that HC. He brings it back onto replays. What a sick use of movement there on the HC. He saw the red box and, whoa, I got to actually focus on this guy. He's the biggest threat at the moment. That'll give Optic Gaming the number advantage. Accidentally overboosted that HC. That's not going to get anything done, and that push from Luminosity is just a completely fail on all fronts.
Yeah, they missed the 1-point toss as well. It's going to be Optic Gaming now stabilizing as Crimsix pushing forward. He gets caught off guard, but Karma along this wall run, he will find Spacely. Could pick up the drone, but he knows there are players over near his side of the map. As he gets cleaned up, it's now going to be Scumpy trying to maintain control of Broken.
We got
Scump
this. We got this, Optic.
Broken area. Does see one player, cleans him up with ease, and you can see now how the movement is beginning to rotate towards construction and cages from Luminosity. Replays, though, going to wait for his teammates to spawn back up. They do get a kill middle map, and that'll be the green light for them to rotate this drone back towards that bottom palace side. You've still got the objective in the hands of Replays. 2 Optic Gaming players, though, in a position to stop this one. He's got to continue to wait. He's got help coming from bottom lobby, but oh my god. I mean, how is he even still alive with this objective? He's got his armor reset, and he's still just trying to make a play happen, and with the kills being traded, he recognizes the situation. He goes, yeah, this is not going to work. Let me just do my best to stay alive. I'd rather have my presence still on the map. And these players have danced around each other inside bottom palace, and Replays actually gets a kill onto Crimsix.
You know, within the first, 20 seconds, both teams scored a point. Since then, not the case.
It's actually pretty funny to see how things have slowed down so heavily. Saints with kinetic armor. He's going to get vision pulse, but he'll still continue to charge on up. This looks like a scoring opportunity now, and yeah, this should actually be a dunk, as Replays is going to just fly on in. Luminosity with a 3-1 lead, Revin. They are more than holding their own against Optic Gaming in this best-of-5 series.
Yeah, Karma with the drone in his hand. He's just going to try to push on forward. Scumpy watching over him. He passes the drone, as it looks like really the same case scenario as in the beginning of the game.
Oh, he does not wait. So that dunk goes in, but his teammates are still just spawning up at their base. He's got kinetic armor. They know he's back here somewhere. Replays again, continuing to favor that bottom palace side. One lead blocker is pushed up. That's going to be Saints, who gets 1 kill. Saints actually grabs a 2-piece. Replays should just go for the 1. He's got a teammate there still. He actually still has a teammate. So 5-3. Luminosity, man, really surprising me right now in this game 3.
They have the lead in uplink, and so far every score from Luminosity has been answered by Optic Gaming. Karma with Heat Wave. He could maybe make a play late in the game, but he won't be able to. Would have been very close, but in the end,
it's only a round. I thought that was game. I was like, oh crap.
2 points.
Saints 17 and 9. John 16 and 10.
There's the slaying we needed from Luminosity.
Look at Karma, Crimsix, and Scump. -8, -5, -4. Optic Gaming getting outslayed right now in a respawn game mode. I can't remember the last time I said that.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about how do Luminosity win games against Optic Gaming. You get big performances from John and Saints. They're combining for, 33 and 19? Pretty impressive stuff. As we swap through these players, they have Heat Wave, they almost have a Scythe, and they have the Annihilator out from Spacey, but it's going to be the Scythe from Formal able to shut him down as Optic Gaming solidify control over the middle of the map. Now they get a touch on that neutral drone, and they're going to start pushing it forward.
You see, they're like, where are these final two players? There's Formal with the Scythe, who turns and burns on the Saints. Crimsix gets one of his own. Karma finds a kill himself. Spacey, the last player alive. That should be a dunk from Scump. It is 5-5. As Spacey gets
yes, 5-5. Okay, come on, Optic. We got our chance now. We got our chance.
I mean, this is where things get scary. Thankfully, Replays does get that kill on the Karma, though, which will slow down this Optic Gaming push.
Oh, Krim just trying to pass.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Destroys John right there. Finds the second kill as well as 3 go down once again from Luminosity. Krim does spot the 4th, but this is going to allow Karma. He could run this drone right up the middle of the map.
Scump needs to win this engagement side green. He does just that.
1-pointer.
Karma's going to soar on out. Just go for the 1-point play, and Optic Gaming regained the lead. Beautiful start. 3 points in 1 minute. Exactly what you want to see if you're a fan of the green wall.
Come on.
For sure. Now Crimsix continuing to maintain this forward position. Formal walking this one right through bottom broken. Another 1-point opportunity. He's not going to miss that shot. As now it's Optic Gaming up by 2 points.
Ooh.
It's like a layup in basketball, where it's like that you have a 100% chance of hitting that when Scump narrowly falls off the map. Thankfully for him, though.
And he tries to reference it to basketball. Cause, yep, they're totally the same thing.
Not ever win that gunfight, but somehow he's lived long enough just to buy his team time to rotate back. Heat wave being used. This should be at least a 1-point play from Spacey. There it is. So they bring it back within 1.
He might have actually been able to get that dunk, but just playing it safe. He doesn't have the information we do as he pushes over towards top AC.
Oh my God, this
gets Karma from behind. This is looking good for LG to retake the lead.
This is absolutely going to be another dunk from LG as they're going to go up 8-7. There's what, a 9 streak between the Luminosity players at the moment. Optic Gaming. You got Karma, who's currently playing at 8-19, making an 11 streak now. OG haven't gotten a kill in the last 30 seconds.
Oh, geez, Saint, somebody stop this man. He's on an 8 spree kinetic armor pop. Finds another kill, now he's fully streaked out. He's got the lightning strike, he's got the Hellstorm missile. His teammate has the drone. His teammate does fall, but he's there to pick it up.
What the heck, bro?
Finally, he gets stopped as
Optic, you need to go beast mode.
Optic Gaming with a chance to score.
Optic now, with 4 dead, they begin to push up on the map. This should be a dunk.
The Hellstorm.
Oh, okay. I was like, did they just decide to not play this game anymore? The Hellstorm does buy them enough time to rotate back. That's a big win from John. Optic, though, happy to just get that 1-point play in. Makes sense. They bring it back within 1 possession. 1 streak was used, and they still get a point on the board. So if I'm a green wall fan, you know, I'm pretty content with that. As Optic continue to try to hold down top bridge. Top broken, sorry. As Scump gets a beautiful 2-piece. The drone now being moved towards bottom palace, and they're just going to run this one all the way towards the outer wall run. I'm guessing is afterburner run,
Yep. That's exactly what I was going to check. And, you know, he's just really looking to buy time with this play. He does get killed. The drone gets reset.
Now,
that's a team kill.
Crim's going to have a player top broken. They haven't checked it, though. That's actually a big play from John. The trade should come in. Scump does have kinetic armor.
Lightning strike
gets used. Scump is just on point right now. A 5 streak. Does finally die, though, to the hands of Replays. Optic doing what they can to hold down middle map control. Karma just keeps getting bad timing throughout this whole game. Currently 10 and 23. Very uncharacteristic of him.
Oh, Krim just out of position to stop this drone as Luminosity looking to build their lead. The 1-point toss comes in from Spacely, and he sinks it. With a minute 20 seconds remaining, Optic Gaming need to turn up the heat if they want to find a way back into this uplink game.
Saints in a great position to try to stop this aggression.
I think it's best of 5.
He begins to peek towards the bottom broken, but again, though, look who it is. It's Replays sitting up top. You got Spacey down low, who's still alive. Scump trying to move up with this drone. He needs a lead blocker right now as the wall run comes in. Scump does stay alive. No armor, though. Gets taken down. 3 players fall for Optic, and this is looking like a Luminosity win, especially if they can get a dunk off this push.
Yeah, if they can get,
my God,
that'll put it out of reach, I think.
Spacely just going to go for the 1. Makes it a 4-point game. Optic need 2 dunks in 45 seconds.
Oh, that's 3 down.
They get 3 dead. They also have Crimsix in an advantageous position. He's got to win this next gunfight against a player. Sitting at that back, AC dead. He doesn't expect Replays to be here. Oh, my God.
He's able to peek on out. He might be able to catch players rotating back. Scump does spot that player near the back AC. His teammate's going to be the distraction. 2 go down for LG. Make it 3. The dunk comes in from Optic Gaming. 3 go down. Spacely with the Annihilator. He falls as well. They can just pass this drone forward if they got a lead blocker.
There's 1. They spot the second as well. Formal begins to push up. They've got the HG. He gets taken down from behind. Who's there for the drone? Nobody as of yet. 2 kills go in. Scump has the objective. He begins to push it on up. 8 seconds remaining. They just need 1 more kill. Scump gets it done.
My gosh!
Oh my God! And with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to force the overtime. Optic Gaming
holy crap, Optic.
What just happened as Luminosity just
he scored like 2 goals in 20
maintained the forward position inside the Luminosity base. They get the kills off respawn. They get the kills in rotation. And they get the dunks. Amazing stuff from Optic Gaming at the end of regulation.
That's like when your younger sibling hands you a gift on Christmas, and you're like, wow, look at this big box, it's for me. And then like, oh, wait, no, the tag says for Johnny, and it's like your other brother. And you cry yourself to sleep that night. Now it's in overtime, and oh, my God. I mean, Luminosity, they've
Where's
played
my
very
water?
well so far
God.
this game, but
Almost a heat wave, almost a scythe, almost kinetic.
God, that was crazy. Krim calls in that HG. That's not going to get a kill. Optic, do have another HG to work with. That's in the hands of Karma. Karma going for that lower wall run. Beautiful movement there. There is one player sitting top AC that needs that call from his teammates. He's going to go get the kill. Should get this pass right now.
Does he go for the dunk or I think the one-pointer?
Oh, he missed his movement. Oh, picked off. We were speechless there. We were literally like, we all held our breath as Karma almost fell off the map. Beautiful pick by Luminosity. Ooh, that could have gone bad. Saints wins that gunfight versus Scum. Saints is just having a monster game at 37 and 21. What an MVP performance so far in this one. Foremost pushed up. He's going to die to replays, and Crim 6 is going to go, well, I can't do anything with that objective.
You rarely see Karma make a mistake like that. Rarely do you see it.
It's been for him right now. Currently 18 and 27. Scum does have a lightning strike. The site almost gets beat down. Replays does get the drone off the map. Another example of a scenario that really should have gotten Optic Gaming's favor, but it just doesn't. John now begins to peek out. Karma is bottom lab, and he could get a nice two-piece towards middle. Does spot one, checks the top AC, not going to see anybody. Gets a kill on the drone as well. Karma coming to life now in this overtime. Currently on a 4 streak. He's 300 points away from the lightning.
Also, as this heat wave to use, as he pushes forward, going to be the scum card in this situation.
God, Karma. He's making up for all the mistakes he's made earlier on in this one. He's got 2 more players to beat, one below
Come
him.
on.
Gets the
Come on,
kill as
Optic.
well. He's the lead blocker Scum needs, and there's the dunk. 1 minute and 36 seconds remaining. Optic also used the sight for that push.
Right.
What a game it's been. Saints at 38 kills.
So what is better, a 1-point score in around 30 seconds or a dunk in a minute 36?
I don't know. I'm
What
scared.
would you rather have?
What would you rather have?
I'd rather have the 1-point toss in 30.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean,
heat wave.
Kids, what a series it's been. The last 2 games have been nuts. Definitely way closer than that hard point. Luminosity, they're not out of this one yet. One good coordinated push could make the difference. And it's going to be 3 players hitting that wall one from Optic Gaming. A heat wave use from John right now could be so crucial. First 2 kills, though, in favor of Optic Gaming. Replays going to have to fall right on back. He's getting tagged up. They spot the other player middle map. Scum now pushing up with that drone here, and he popped kinetic armor.
Get the 1-pointer.
Krim is there for the help. There's the 1-point toss. Wow. Optic Gaming, overtime. They locked it up. They take the map, and they go up 2-1 in this series, Revan. I mean, what happened at the end of regulation? That's another theater rewind.
That might be it. I mean, you're down by 4 points, 2 possessions.
Okay. Just so it doesn't.
You know, if Spacely decides to be greedy and go for those dunks instead of the 1-point tosses, it's a win for Luminosity. But you know, you gotta respect them for making the safe call, the safe decision. In the end, Optic Gaming, they clutch up, and that just goes to show back to what we were saying. You let Optic Gaming hang around in these games, they're gonna find a way to make you pay for it.
What a game! I mean, what a game from top to bottom. Saints 38 and 26. He actually didn't get a kill in that second overtime.
I mean, there really not a lot of
kills to be had in 21 seconds. I get it, but hey, that top break, John gets right towards top cube. You know, he wins that kind of positioning movement. Obviously, get there a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Can't do anything with it because you got Formal watching from top AC.
Doesn't get a chance to use his heat wave.
Yeah. Unfortunate scenario there for Luminosity as they drop that game. They're definitely going to be kicking themselves for that one, as that was winnable. Even in just regulation, we'll look at the after-action report to see exactly how it all went down. I mean, Karma turned things around, right? He was, what, 10 and 23, finishes the game 24 and 27. He became a completely different player. The player really everyone knows him as. In those final moments of regulation and OT. And now Optic Gaming will head into Stronghold CTF up 2-1 in this best of 5. Here's a look at some of the big moments from that Game 3 on Breach Uplink.
Yeah, I mean, what a crazy kind of start we had.
Alright, guys. I'm sorry, but I've done a 3-part stream and I am really tired.
And it was the same case for
I will tell you who won tomorrow stream.
Get a dunk.
So sorry.
Optic Gaming, they just